Good evening, gladiators. We who are about to play salute you. Well, tonight I'm continuing the Ultima series, and a very special one, Ultima 5. Piece 5. This is one of the great Ultimas, I think. It's the middle one in the Avatar trilogy, and it's, for me, the Ultima game that really started to step up in terms of scope, usability, memorable quests and storyline, and it's the one that I can definitely say is the first one that I ever really played at a friend's house. Of course, I never owned a copy, but he and I would wander through the world of Britannia together. He would usually control the game, and I would sort of point out, we should go here, we should do this. So again, a game that's close to my heart, as I often say in these videos, but this one truly is. This is Ultima 5, Warriors of Destiny. Here we are. So, this game came out in 1988, and it was the follow-up to, of course, Ultima 4, Quest of the Avatar, which was a phenomenal selling game for the era. I'm not sure how many copies it did sell, but it was the best-selling Ultima to date, and Origin was starting to do very well, and so was Richard Garriott, and so they expanded the team. The company moved down to Austin in Texas and hired more programmers and artists and so on, and so Ultima 5 has a real step up in production values from previous Ultimas, with quite a long introduction, more detailed sprites and sound effects, and just more of everything. So as you'll see when we play the game, let's create a new character. By what name shalt thou be known? Let's go with Antares, who is the villain from my Sword and Sandals games. He kind of reminds me of the Shadow Lord, who is one of the villains in Ultima 5. A very evocative box art from the great artist Denis Loubet, who did a lot of the Ultima box art. And this particular one was these three terrifying Wraith Lords, Shadow Lords, standing over your friend who's been injured by a bolt, and the avatar with a sword drawn. It's quite cool. One of my favorite ones. So we're not going to read through the introduction because it's quite long. Do we want to do these? Yeah, these are always fun to do, actually. So in all the Ultimas, the Avatar trilogy anyway, you're asked to basically create your character through a series of virtues, and the sort of moral tests, really, and depending on what you answer, your character traits will be decided. So, you know, if you favor justice and so on, your character will be stronger, but if you favor like spirituality, your character might be wiser, and that kind of thing. Let's go through it quickly. After 20 years, thou hast found the slayer of thy best friends. The villain proves to be a man who provides the sole support for a young girl. Dost thou A, slay him in the name of compassion for the girl, or B, spare him or slay him? These actually came up in Ultima 4, which is the last video I did, so they do actually recycle them from Ultima to Ultima. This time let's slay him, as what Antares would do. The name of justice. Ordered to guard the commander's tent, but the battle fares poorly, and we yearn to aid the fellows. Valiantly enter the battle. Antares wouldn't do that. Let's go with the honorable option, even though he's a villain. The Lord mistakenly believes he slew a dragon. Thou hast proof that thy lance felled the beast. When asked, dost thou honestly claim the kill and the prize, or humbly permit thy Lord his belief? No, this is my kill. Sacrifice your life of purity to aid your uncle in the tavern, or follow the spirit's call. Let's do the spiritual option this time. Merchant owes your friend money. We return the purse, or justly give the purse. Yeah, let's give the friend some money. Spiritual crusade. Yeah, of course. Thou dost believe that virtue resides in all people. You see a rogue steal from my lord. Do you call him to justice, or personally try to sway him back to the spiritual path of good? I believe we'll call him to justice. We're becoming a bit Batman-y. So this is a rundown of the previous Ultimas, and when you were the Avatar, you basically put together the Codex of Wisdom, made up of the 8 virtues of honesty, compassion, valor, justice, sacrifice, honor, spirituality, and humility. Let's continue on. So it's basically like last time on Ultima, journey onward. Here we are. So there is an introduction to this game which I've skipped, but basically you're back on Earth and you're summoned through the portal by your friends Shamino and Yolo for some reason, and you find yourself attacked by 3 evil shadow lords who put a crossbow bolt through Shamino, and I can't remember what happens next actually because it's been a long time. Anyway, here we are in a house. You can see here's the Avatar and his companions. It's Antares, Shamino, and Yolo. We've each got some money. Straight away, the sprite set looks a little more improved from Ultima 4, and of course the earlier Ultimas earlier than that. There is some cool animated torches and a bed, and when you sit on a chair, he actually sits down, although remarkably he gets smaller. And it's cool. This has that sort of halfway between Ultima 4 and Ultima 6 with that sort of slightly isometric perspective and slightly top down. Let's look. Oh, I see a picture. Talk to the picture, get picture. Okay, we can't take it. In Ultima 6 you can take pretty much everything. Look, an oaken barrel. Open, nothing to open. Get barrel. Search. There we go. Search north with Antares. In the barrel you find nothing of note. So already, compared to previous Ultimas, you can see you have more commands like searching and looking around, and which means everything is more interactive. And I think this is what Lord British was really going for. As the games got bigger, he wanted the worlds to feel more realistic and more interactive. You can open door. Can you close the door? No, forget that. Open the door? No. Anyway, so here we are in a small farming area. We can see some crops. Still no music though. I thought this game had music. Maybe it does in the battles, but Ultima 6 certainly has good music. Oh, do we wish to leave? Yes, we do. Exit to Britannia. So here we are in the wide world of Britannia, in a vast trackless forest. This game had, cycles of the moon. It had day and night cycles. People in the game had schedules, which is quite amazing. So, a great example, Jeremy the baker would rise in the morning, go to work, and then work till lunchtime, then go and check on his brother in the jail, go home for a sleep, go to the pub, have a beer, then go back to the bakery, and then go home for night. And all these characters in the game were programmed with little day and night cycles, basically. So they would go to bed and they would go about their day. In previous role-playing games, that never happened. So it's really ambitious, because in previous games and in a lot of modern games, like you'll see in World of Warcraft and other MMOs and so on, you see a tavern keeper. He's staying at the tavern the whole time. They don't have any kind of realism to them at all, and it's kind of nice. So you can break into a tavern at night and the tavern keeper wouldn't be there. Oh, there's a snake there. Conflict. All right. So already this looks heaps better than Ultima 4, because you can actually see your party as individuals compared to the stick figures they used to be. Let's move up versus one snake. Antara has a long sword. Shimino has a short sword. Yola has a main gaucher, which I think is like a long daggery thing that you hold on your wrist. Oh, Yolo's poisoned. Damn, Yolo. So Yolo and Shimino and Dupre were the Avatar's companions throughout the series, and also as I mentioned in previous videos, Richard Garrett's real life friends were Yolo and Dupre, based on his real friends. Attack. Python killed. Ooh, one hit. Victory. Let's get out of here. I'm a little bit worried about Yolo because he's poisoned. Do we have Anti-venom, probably not. Oh, this beast is crawling towards us. Look. An orc. Ah, it's an evil orc. We'll advance. Do we have any spells? Cast Vas, Pour, Flam. No effect. The spells in this game were, I think this might be the first game that actually used the Latin component for spells. So I think there were like 26 letters, and each one was a Latin word. So, you know, Nox was poison, that kind of N for Nox, and Flam was obviously flames and that kind of thing, which is cool because you could actually mix up these words to create spells. YOLO attack. So the sound is very rudimentary still, unfortunately. You hear little bits of noise, but they're almost comical in noise and really not. This would be cool if it had some classic MIDI style music. And it's interesting because in 1998 that was definitely available. Let's get to the castle. We need to heal our poor YOLO the Bard. Empath Abbey. Okay, an Abbey, that might be able to help us. Talk to the guard. No response. Outrageous. Why will you not talk to us? I'm the avatar. I'm the hero. So, listen, it's a little bubbling water fountain. That's kind of cool. Oh no. What is that over there? That looks like a jester. I hate jesters in this game. The evil Chuckles a jester, as we saw in Ultima 4, was a nemesis of mine. Let's talk to this clown. Cheerful man. What's your name? Hard luck. Okay, it's not Chuckles. Interest. Job. I am the Abbey Jester. Bye. I can't let this slide. Attack. Jester. These evil clowns. I've seen it. I know what clowns are like. Antares. Attack. Funny no response. Attack. North. Jester missed. Shamino, move up. YOLO, move up. Probably going to be held to pay for killing this Jester, but I don't care. Jester killed. It's for the best. The Abbey is no place for laughter. It's a serious building. Let's see if the guards come after us. Oh yeah, there's a clown. There's a guard. Is he coming after us? I believe he is. Can we get away? Certainly poor YOLO's going to die. Oh, our first adventure hasn't gone so well. Use the ladder. Do we have a yellow potion? See if that heals him. What did that do? Healed. He might not have cured his poison, but we certainly healed him of some kind. He's still poisoned though. Ladder? Climb up. Yeah, so I don't know if this is of Ultima 4 or Ultima 5, but one of them was the first one to feature multi-story buildings. I think it was Ultima 5. So you could actually climb up on the roof of buildings, which is kind of cool. So we've been able to get away from the guard after slaying Hard Luck the Jester. Honestly, I did them a favor. You can use beds as well, I think. What's that? Spoiler protection. Ah, wasted. Oh dear. So there's some cool little special effects in the game as well, like the reverse palette inversion that we just saw then. Can we sleep? Search. South. A bed. Sleep. Okay, we're in bed. Sleep. Go to sleep. Nothing. I can't remember what the sleep command is. But I see a chest of drawers here. Search north. Nothing of note. Search north. Nothing of note. The fireplace? Search fireplace. Nothing of note. That's disappointing. There's an empty room. If this was something like Skyrim, you'd be filled, you'd check out these rooms and you come back with, 10 plates and 100 books and a million jugs. There's so much crap in that game to pick up. Here we are in the Abbey. Open door. Ultima 5 also had a very comprehensive underworld, which is a huge, vast series of tunnels under the ground called the Stygian Abyss. Open north. Attack. Pick lock. Push. No. Alright. Look, there's nothing for us here. I'm going to climb down again. Oh, pot plant. Search pot plant. Nothing. Ah, it'd be nice for them to put a few little secrets in there. Oh, a guard. Wilt thou come quietly? Yes, yes, we shall. I am the avatar. Oh, strike me. This is outrageous. I was only doing them a favor. Alright, so we are now... Poor Yolo is dead. They didn't heal him. It's just me and Shimino, who's very beaten up. Is anyone going to free us? I can see manacles. Let's talk to Shimino. Oh no, it's actually just me. Not Shimino at all. Jerome. What's your name? Jeroen. Of course it is. Your job? Well, I used to be an adventurer. Adventurer. Now I'm a prisoner. Yes. Heresy? Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention the basic plot of this game is that Lord British has gone missing. And he's vanished to the underworld, kidnapped by some evil force. And in his place, a new authoritarian ruler has sprung up called Lord Blackthorn. Now, Lord Blackthorn is basically a bit of a tyrant who has replaced the 8 virtues of compassion, truth, and honor, and that kind of thing, with quite, bastardly versions of them. So, they're corrupted. So it's basically, truth, tell the truth, or have your tongue cut out, that kind of thing. And what's cool about Ultima V is that in previous Ultima games, where it's just the kill Foozle the wizard, get the magic orb of Yondar, whatever it is, very black and white quests, and even Ultima 4, which had the, the moral quests for truth, compassion, and that kind of thing, it was still quite black and white as to who the good guys were and who the bad guys were. But in Ultima 5, a lot of the people in the game don't see Blackthorn as a villain, because shopkeepers think, well, Blackthorn is tough on crime. Business is good because there are no criminals. So, who's to say is it such a bad thing? And, and that's quite a compelling debate, philosophical debate. I mean, obviously, I'm quite left-leaning, so I don't really subscribe to that sort of, authoritarian right-wing point of view. And, that's a dangerous point of view to have, I think. But interesting, it's worth debating. And for a computer game in 1988 to bring up such heady points as that is admirable, and you could really see what Richard Garrett and the team were trying to do there. Let's get out of here. British Moors. So the conversations are a lot more detailed in these old games, in Ultima 5 and beyond, than they used to be. Apparition. It was him. Him? Well, it's true. True. Shadow Lord. Okay. Key? I'm sure Dallas knows. Ask he who would give thee a key, comes around each morning and evening. Alright. Okay. Bye. So I guess we walk around. It's no fun. It's a little hard to walk around when you've got like guy in the way as well. In Ultima 6 and beyond, your party was represented by an individual sprite each, which is cool because right now it's just represented by the one guy in green. Rest. Okay, we got our weapons. Alright, cool. These are what I'm carrying. The Ankh Amulet, which is the symbol of the avatar. Let's just sleep until someone comes. Oh, there's a guard. Talk. Jeremy. Name. Job. Chef. Help. Escape. Key. 50 gold for a key. Extortionate. Bastard. I will not be visiting his restaurant, but yes, I will pay. Yes. Yeah, key. What? I want a key. Alright, well, okay, I might have bought 2 keys. Okay, oops. Alright, so, bye, go away. Now, unlock. Use open door. Unlock. What? Locked. What is the command? Oh no, what have I done? Key. One moment, because I'm going to see what the command is to open the door. It's been so long that I've forgotten. Jimmy, maybe Jimmy the lock. Try that first. Jimmy. Unlocked. Okay, cool. Open the door. Get out of my way, Jeremy. Move along. Well, that's annoying. We'll see if he moves on after a while. There he is. So we had to wait about an hour for the fiend to move out of the way. So, you know, it was on its way to becoming a more advanced game, but, you know, still not quite there yet. What is this we see here? A pendulum. Oh, that's nasty. Does that look like one of those Edgar Allan Poe style pendulums with the swinging blade above you? That's kind of scary. Jimmy the lock. Key broke. Who's this in here? A wizard? Not a real wizard, of course. I'm only pretending. I am called Felespar. Will you join us? I cannot. Why not? Free. You're free now. Council. British. Alas, if only we were here. Yeah, if we were here, he would get me out of this damn jail. I wasted a key on him. Oh, who's this? A black robed man. Name, judge. It's like, why are you out of jail? How did you get out? Interesting. Inquisitor. Oh, right. So these guys are kind of nasty. They go around enforcing Blackthorn's virtues. Confess. Plead. Then what? Sorry. Plead. YOLO. British. A plead. Felespar. Oh, I've got his name. Anyway, boring conversation. Anyway, live by the 8 laws. Oh, let's go to the 8 laws rather than the 8 virtues. Let's get out of this dank dungeon. Search the barrel for anything good. A weapon. A club. Cool. It's from the club, yo. All right. A nasty looking rack or something there. Torture rack. Ugh. Ah. A trapdoor. We fell down a trapdoor and there's an evil rat. Now we're in battle with a rat. Always rats in role-playing games. Rats and bats. Oh, I'm trying to talk to the rat. What would a rat say to you? What would he possibly have to say? Giant rat killed. A great victory for our companions. I don't really know where I'm going to get YOLO back to life or how I get out of here. There's a bit of a worry that we've fallen into a trapdoor. Past the time. A what? Ah, there you go, hidden door. I knew there was a way out of there. It's quite a limited view distance, isn't it? What else is in this dungeon though? Dare I get lost? Climb the ladder, climb up. Bath. Oh, okay. Went through a fireplace. That's pretty cool. Little secret entrances. Wonder where we came out. And who is this fiend? A blacksmith. Oh, okay. Talk. Shamfoot. Name. Of course. It's always like name, job, buy. It's the ultimate and medieval equivalent of ASL from back in the day. Age, sex, language, or location, or whatever it was from back in the old chat days, from when people were, Yeah, you know, a long time ago. Your interest, AOL, that's what it was. Smithy. Busy man, don't have time to chat. This is outrageous. If I wasn't sick of being in jail, I would actually attack him. Can we steal something from him? What can we buy? The arms of justice. Hey old friend, wouldst thou buy or sell? We will buy. What will we buy? Silver sword. Well, can't afford that. Please give us one. I asked for one and he said, out, slime. Slime. You're the slime. Fiend. What can I steal? Nothing to open. Alright, so that's a cool little picture of the silver serpent, which is one of the more famous things in Ultima. So the guards are harassing us for money. I guess we've got to pay because I really don't feel like fighting him. Who's in the stocks? Won't you help me, please? Yes, I'll help you. Please unlock the stocks and help me escape. Yeah. Escape. Yes. Free. Let's try and okay. Oh, we've let her out. That's nice. That was a nice, noble thing of the Avatar to do. Let's free this guy as well. Who was that? Oh, was that a kid? What was a kid locked up for? It's a bit brutal. Who's this? So this game has already got way more depth than every previous Ultima put together, and I've got to say I'm kind of hooked, and I do love this kind of game. This just evolved and evolved into Ultima 6 and 7, and I think peaked with Ultima 7 Part 2 and 1 and 2, you know, which were just wonderful examples of role-playing, and I feel like it sort of petered off after that with Ultima 8 being a strange game, and Ultima 9 being a 3D game, which just didn't feel like an Ultima at all, in my opinion. And they've never really been able to recapture that. I don't know if Shroud of the Avatar is going to do it. That's Richard Garrett's latest production. You know, it looks encouraging, but still doesn't kind of have that Ultima feel that, you know, I that had. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my rose-colored nostalgia goggles. Oh, the judge again. Oh, I want to speak to the judge again. The kids. Hey, listen, kid, don't hang around the judge. You're already locked up, you and your mum. You don't want to be part of that. So there's a sign. Apothecary, that could have helped YOLO, but it's dead now. Guard. Talk to the guard. Zzz. Wake him. What? Okay. I wouldn't mind going to find a dungeon, actually. Look in the mirror. Thou dost see a mirror. It'd be cool if we could find Dupre. Apparently in this game, and I can sort of remember this, but you do find companions in the forest, because you are in some ways a bit of an outlaw. You as the Avatar are an outlaw to Blackthorn's, you know, basically the sheriff of Nottingham. You know what I mean? It's that classic Robin Hood story. Healers, no reagents, so you can X up who, X on you. Oh, them's fighting words, lady. If I were a lesser man, I'd attack. I already have attacked in the past. Trunk, nothing of note. Fairly empty, these rooms. Not a lot of treasure for that's would be treasure hunter. Get out of my way. It's a bit annoying when people block entrances. Something that they fixed in Ultima 6, but well, I've had enough of this Abbey. I wish to leave. Poor YOLO, we never found any way to bring him back from the dead. So we're in a bit of a trackless forest now. It's night time, so we can't see that far. Can we camp? Rest. What's the rest button? Yeah, as I was saying, you can board ships and ride horses and rafts and that kind of thing. It's quite cool. Where is the rest button? Is there a rest button? Hold up. Maybe it's hold up. What? Escape. Escape. I think I just accidentally poisoned myself when I was looking at the command list. Let's rest up, see if we heal overnight for 6 hours. What else did I watch? Shimino can watch. 1 health. Yeah. Shimino. What else did I watch? Yes. Who will stand guard? Shimino. It's very virtuous of me. Poor guy. He's the one that actually needs to heal. That's why I think I chose Antares for this game, because he's a villain in my game. Party rested. Oh, that sucks. I'm in need of aid. Now we're attacked by 4 giant rats. Could be the end for me and Shimino. Shimino's... No, he killed a rat. Cool. At least these rats are pretty weak. I killed your friend down in the dungeon. Don't think I won't kill you. You're no match for me. These are rodents of unusual size. I don't think they exist. Little shout out there for those who remember that movie. Oh, Shimino killed. So it is just me and the rat. Victory of sorts. A little bit of a Pyrrhic victory because we had to leave Shimino behind. It's kind of tough when you can't see. Oh, I died and I've come back. Thou hast found refuge. No evil lives here, only peace and darkness. But thy slumber is disturbed. Someone shouts, Fortis Fortuna Aventare. Thou showest the wisdom of an avatar, but thou hast not achieved the potential. Stay on the path and thou will flourish. You know, they're just ignoring the fact that I killed that jester. It was hardly very noble of me, but here we are in some kind of wizard's room. Oh, death visions. That's not cool. So all of us are healed. That's nice. We'll leave this place. Wherever we are. I wonder where we are. Talk. No response. Guards are so surly in this game, aren't they? The door is locked. Give me the lock. We're good at lockpicking, which is not the most admirable skill, but the more nefarious amongst... Oh, it's a jester. What's your name, jester? It's Chuckles. I think you know what we've got to do. We are in the castle of Lord British, but I don't think he's there anymore, but Chuckles is. And you tell me a joke. It's his name, job. Okay, entertain me. If this joke is funny, maybe I won't kill him. Ho-yo-he-hum, 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 bounce, 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 bounce. Did you enjoy that? You respond with a stony face. Let's try again. Gritting my teeth. Did you enjoy that? No. You can see firsthand why I hate jesters in these damn games. Oh, I think this is an endless loop, so you have to keep doing it until it says yes. I thought you might. Okay, bye. Alright, attack. Conflict. No mercy. You bring the full might of the Avatar and his friends down on you. We're gonna wail upon this guy. Just the wounded. Victory! I feel like with 3 Shadow Lords and Blackthorn in this game, I've killed the true evil in this realm. Chuckles the Jester. Do you reckon the guards are going to try and chase me? Will that come quietly? No. Conflict. Oh shit. Let's get out of here. YOLO killed. Battle. He just got whomped on. Oh dear. This is indeed not the most noble way to play Ultima, and I hope you don't think too little of me. Having a bit of fun. We're back in this magical realm. Whoa, are we back there? Yeah, we are. Anyway, look, that's Ultima V. It's, I think, a great game, and it's really a game that, 30 years later, still a lot of fun to play, and has many of the hallmarks of classic role-playing. You have characters you can interact with fleshed out of sorts, personalities. You have items that can be searched, maps that you can find treasure in. You can go on boats and ships. You can meet good and evil characters, fight monsters, form a party. You have a noble quest. Everything you could want from a role-playing game is in Ultima V, Warriors of Destiny. If you haven't played any of the Ultima series and you weren't sure where to start, I would recommend starting with Ultima V, because although Ultima V is pretty good, I think Ultima V is really good, and they only get better from here on in. Next time we're doing Ultima VI, The False Prophet, which is the first Ultima I ever owned, and in my mind, unforgettable. Alright, it's late, I've killed 2 jesters, and I'm on the run from the guards. I better lay low for a while. Bye for now.